As your paranormal research, what's the best evidence that you personally have collected?
Well, the best evidence I've collected is just kind of like, so my dad, rest his soul, he was one of those old guys, that you die, you're dirt. He didn't believe in anything, kind of thing, and he also loved the ladies, so he was married 4 different times. His third wife was sort of like his best friend wife, right? And she ends up passing away from an asthma attack right in front of him in this house that he was living in, and knowing my dad, and this is what he did, like 2 months later, 3 months later, he meets another woman. And not only does he marry her, but he marries her right there in the garden of that house where Midge had passed away. And after my dad married this other lady, so he was a Pabst Blue Ribbon beer drinker, and he would frost his mugs, those old freezers that you would open up sideways like this. He would put his mugs in there to get frosty cold, would pour his nice cold beer in. And after he married Liz, those mugs would just fly out and just shatter in the kitchen. The basement light bulb would burst and pop, and he would hear her walking like through the kitchen. It was a pretty small house, through the kitchen on the linoleum and then into the carpet and stuff like that. So all these things were going on, so much so my dad moves out of the house and allows it to go into foreclosure. So it's sitting there ready to go into foreclosure. I'm a young mom at the time. I had my first son right out of high school, and I'm thinking, hey, this house is sitting empty. I'm going to go move into it, right? Well, I can until they kick me out. So I did, and nothing happened until we were forced to move. And once we were starting to pack up the boxes, we saw a full bodied apparition of Midge in the doorway, just, kind of doing this thing. Like you could see her form do this. And then I was always terrified because one of the reports my dad would say is they had an extra bedroom where my young son had his room, but she kept all her favorite like dresses and coats and things. Well, that closet kept opening, and yeah, time to move for sure. And I was scared to open it, but I was like, okay, I'm going to watch something funny on TV. And I go to open to pack up my son's stuff, and that closet just opened. So those kind of things. So, personal experiences that make me a true believer 100%.